Would I keep the Hyundai Santa Cruz beyond the warranty period? Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive MT. You know, this is something I've been thinking about for a little while here myself, and that is whether or not I would actually keep the Hyundai Santa Cruz during, or after rather, its warranty period. Obviously, I would keep it during the warranty period. You know, the Hyundai product altogether, I guess, has a 10-year limited powertrain warranty, I believe. Now, that's going to include things like the transmission and other things. But what about other stuff, other costly things that can start to eat away at your wallet? You know, it's got a lot of electronic gadgets and gizmos and screens and stuff in it, and those can get expensive to replace. You know, anywhere from, I've heard, $1,000 to $2,000, $2,500, something like that. So you have to start to consider whether you really should keep it beyond the warranty period. And the reason I say that also is because it's new. You know, I've got the first year model, and everybody always says, don't buy the first year model, you know, you're gonna have problems. They always have problems. And I have heard of a few issues out there, you know, people complaining, but it's sporadic. So I don't know that there's any big problems going on with the Hyundai Santa Cruz at the moment. You know, there've been some fires in some other versions, but nothing like that in the Santa Cruz that I'm aware of, at least as of the date of this video. So, you know, I struggle with this, keeping it beyond the warranty period, and the answer is probably not. I probably wouldn't. I probably would get either an updated model, you know, a more recent model, because I really do like the truck, or go with something altogether. Depends on how well you like it, what your needs are, all that kind of stuff. But I probably wouldn't. I probably would let it go somewhere around the 3-year mark or whatever, until, you know, keeping it until that warranty expires. Now, as far as mine goes, I've had it for a little while. I haven't had any issues with it, nothing weird. I will say that the phone does seem to have trouble connecting, but I don't really believe that is the Santa Cruz's fault. I mean, I have almost the latest, if not the latest, iPhone that's out there, and of course, the software that's in the Santa Cruz is only going to be as up to date as to when you got it, when they released it, right? So it has to update. They have to bring the software up to what everything else is, including the latest phones and stuff, because obviously they couldn't account for new phones that are coming out before they actually do. So I understand that. I don't really see that as an issue of any kind. As far as the way it's running and all that stuff, still the same, no issues with it. It runs perfectly. It's got great power, nice and smooth. I love the utility of it. You have the bed to throw stuff in. I primarily use it for just small things, you know, the quick trip to Lowe's to pick up, I don't know, some spray paint for like a front emblem mod, or maybe some groceries and things like that. So nothing really extreme. It's not like I'm really taxing the capability of the Santa Cruz. Now, there is something else that I'm going to go ahead and break a little news for you guys that I'm looking at doing on this channel, or maybe sporadically on this channel. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll even start another channel. Who knows? That would make 4. It'd be kind of tough for me to keep up on that. But I've been driving around while I'm on a trip here, a 2003 Mercedes-Benz E320. And I gotta say, I really do dig this vehicle. I'm a Mercedes fan anyway, so it's a lot of fun to me to be out driving this thing around, kind of re-experiencing the Mercedes-Benz. So I'm thinking I might, maybe, pick one up. It wouldn't be this trim level, frankly. It's a lot of money. I mean, if you were to buy this E320 or whatever the equivalent is, you can't get the 320 anymore, but if you were to buy the E series now, you know, you're looking at probably, wow, 60, 70, maybe 80 grand. I don't even know, but they're very expensive. And frankly, as much as I trade cars in and out, I'm not really looking to spend that kind of money on any vehicle, at least not at the moment. Who knows in the future? So my thoughts are that I might add a C300. or something in the C series. It may only be the 300. I'm not that familiar with what's available out there right now. Something to just mod a little bit. You know, I can't have a vehicle without doing mods to it, so it would have to be something that I would do some mods to. Not sure how extreme you could go on a Mercedes-Benz. I know there are a few things from when I had the last one, so obviously there is some stuff that you can do. I would want to black it out. Of course, that would mean the window tint, blacking out the badges. I'm not a big fan of chrome, as you may know, and the Mercedes, of course, has some chrome badging on it and stuff, so I really wouldn't want to keep the chrome badges. They would have to be blacked out. Wheels, most definitely. Tires, hard to say. I mean, the Mercedes is not something you're going to put mud tires on, obviously. So we're not going to go crazy like that and put some big giant tire on it or something. But I probably would put something maybe a little bit more wider. That's good English for you. A little bit wider on it, and then probably blacked out rims of some kind. Now, the color is another thing I'm thinking about. You know, I would love to have black. Black is awesome, but black is horrible. You know, in my experience, having black vehicles, especially down in South Texas, they get really, really hot. There's a lot of pollen and dust and stuff around. We get that Sahara dust. So it'd be very difficult to keep clean. It would look awesome when it is clean, but very difficult to keep clean otherwise. So I'm thinking I probably would go with maybe a silver, and I know that goes against everything I always say, right? But on the Mercedes-Benz, the silver color just looks really, really nice. White is another option. White on the Mercedes-Benz looks nice. I'm trying to keep it classy, by the way. You know, the Mercedes-Benz is a classy vehicle, and I would want to keep it that way. I've looked at the blues that they have and the reds, and while I do like color, some brighter colors on vehicles, like the Hyundai Santa Cruz with its blue stone. I mean, that's a pretty eye-catching color. I probably would not do that with a Mercedes. I probably would stay with something more traditional, again, just to kind of maintain that luxury, kind of exclusive look that it has. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to update you guys, let you know what's going on. Why am I driving around in this car? Where is the Santa Cruz? And how is the Santa Cruz doing? So there's the scoop, there's the story. Leave a comment, let me know. I'd be curious if you've got some other secondary vehicle. What is it, and what do you think of it? Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive JT, all about Jeep Gladiators, currently the Jeep Gladiator Mojave, and Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Oh, and let me know what you think of my Mercedes idea. I'd be very curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.